Hello, 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 and welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. How are you doing today? I'm so glad you are joining me. When you come on, say hello, hello, hello. That's our Workouts for Older Men Live greeting. If you have any questions, I want to just connect with you. And we have this great technology just on your phone. If you have a fitness question, you have me live. I can connect with you no matter where you are in the world. Tell me where you're watching me from when you say hello, 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 and ask your questions. A lot of things posted on the internet um, from a lot of different sources. The sources that the information that I'm bringing you. A lot of questions. You probably have some follow up questions. Let me know what your biggest challenge is, even if you feel confident you have a solution. You can validate that with me if you would like. What's your biggest challenge, and what are your plans to overcome that challenge? Hello, Santush. Great to have you here, sir, watching over on Facebook. Let me know if you're new. We have a lot of older men who are new and joining, my channels. Make sure you visit skiplacour.com. That's SKIPLACOUR. Got a whole library of videos there. Whole library of videos over on skiplacour.com. You can click that link also in the description of this video. You can click to sign up for my fitness tips. Send them out all the time. Make sure you're on all my social media platforms too. All different kinds of formats with videos. If you like videos, the Workouts for Older Men podcast on your favorite podcast platform. There. Yep. Hello, 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 sir. Yep. Over on YouTube. Doing this live on my YouTube at Skip LaCour and on my Facebook page at Skip LaCour page. Make sure you're on all of my social media platforms. They all offer a different flavor podcast, blog post. You want to make sure you're doing that. In addition to going to skiplacour.com, visiting my live broadcasts. I'm doing them a couple times a day, doing the morning shift, anywhere from 3:30, 5 o'clock my time, Pacific time, and then about this time. So you can look forward to me here. And if you are watching this in the replay version, go ahead and post your question down below. I could send you to a link. I can answer it directly. Certainly acknowledge you for your question, and maybe your question will be the topic of my next Workouts for Older Men Live. I can dedicate my time, my video for that day or that morning, specifically to answer your question. Yep says, how much sleep do you get? I get only 5 hours sleep. At 11 up at 5. I get about 6 hours sleep, 6 hours solid, so that's what I get. And how is that working for you? I mean, a lot of times in fitness, they really talk about sleep, how that's important. A lot of guys, they got a lot of things going on and they need those couple extra hours. They're, involved in responsibilities. They got a mission. And so the question is, if that's important, if you're just staying up and you're not productive, then you might as well get that extra sleep. It's good for your overall health, right? Probably good for all your health and fitness goals, helping you build muscle, lose body fat. But the question is, how much? How much are those couple hours sleep helping you with your fitness goals and more? I guess, they say is better, right? But how much of a difference is it making versus the quality of your life? I have no problems with someone working 5 hours, sleeping for 5 hours a night, and still reaching their fitness goals. All right. Like I said, if you're 20, 40 pounds overweight, your lack of sleep is not your challenge, right? And I know about all the different studies and things like that. But the question is, how much of an impact is it making? I got a lot of things I want to accomplish. I'd rather have less muscle, maybe a little bit more body fat, if that even affected it, which I don't believe it does. I would rather get more hours of productivity. One thing I say is when we're a little bit older, we got more time behind us than in front of us. You're not going to get it done now. We're not going to be on this planet forever. We got to take advantage of it now. And if it's a couple hours less sleep to get it done, you've got some direction, not wasting your time. I'll take that trade. All right. Gus says, I need help with motivation. I see progress, then slack off. It's like a 3 week good and then backwards. Yeah. Motivation is all of our challenge to some extent because there's always a higher level, right? We all feel it. But, the thing is to be certain and confident with what you're doing, that you know exactly what to do. You're certain that it will work for you as much as possible, and you have a realistic time frame. Like how that it works, right? Um, and in what time frame. You don't expect too much too soon, right? So you know exactly what to do. You're sold. You're convinced that it's going to pay off if you continue your hard work, and then you'll have a realistic time frame. When you don't have those things, it could really wear on your motivation. You're always wondering, am I doing the right routine? Is this going to work? What if I did that? Is switching from routine, that energy, that uncertainty really wears away at your motivation. Right. So the more certain you can come, if I just do the things I set out to do, it's going to pay off. You still got to do it. Do it when you feel like it, and do it when you don't feel like it, and everything in between. Um, Everybody goes through those waves of motivation, uh, but being certain in what you're doing, that it's going to pay off. And then why are you doing it? I talk to so many men, and they're really not clear on why they're doing all this. And it's just whatever reality, what story you make up for yourself. For me, I want to be, I want to not just, it's not about looking good. I mean, I've been getting a lot of new people to my circles, from the reels or whatever it is. And so they see this 60-year-old guy looking this way, and then they assume that, what do you have to prove? What a big deal. You got big muscles. Well, look, for me, it's about health. It's about fitness. It's about have energy. It's about, I got to take care of myself. Right. I realize we only have so much time on this planet, and I want to sprint to the end. I want to be productive. I want to be happy, healthy, positive. That mindset is so important with your health. I want to be able. I do a lot of sports with my kids. I have a 9-year-old son, a 9-year-old daughter, and a 7-year-old son. We play sports every single day, right? And that is very, very important to me. Why I want to be fit, why I want to be lean, why I won't eat certain foods or drink alcohol. It's all what my reason why. And nobody can convince me of why I should do. I got to convince myself. We all have our unique story, and when we can make it real, we can imagine and almost feel the pain if we don't follow through, and then we can really imagine all the great things in store for us when we do follow through. Right, being really clear, that motivation, that mindset, it really comes down to how you're framing it and why you're doing all this. Right, a lot of times men think, well, you know, uh, being in shape will give me more confidence. I hate looking myself in the mirror. I get all that. But when you do look that way and you have more confidence, what's that going to do for you? Many times, there's something more that you want. Maybe when you're older, you want, maybe you spend a lot of your life working hard, and now, you're at a good place financially, or winding down with your business. It's not as challenging as maybe it was, and you're looking for more growth, maybe better connection with your family, your wife, your kids. You sacrifice that earlier, right? And there's something missing as far as your connection. Well, you got to understand that's what you're missing, because getting fit uh, and being more confident, it's to tackle that. Uh, the strategy is to have that connection that you really want with your wife, your marriage. Maybe you're even single at this age, and you're thinking, how's this going to end up? I'm going to be alone. Can I get connected or reconnected with my kids? Um, you know, uh, Things that may be out of your control. Maybe you've suffered illness or injuries. All right. That, we get this one body, it's got to make the best with the conditions that we have right now. And we don't have that sense of, we're not younger anymore. Right. Maybe you need to work hard at this age, to make sure at the end you have enough money. And that's the type of pressure you feel. That's the thing that's missing. And we just think that when we're fit, that'll give us a sense of confidence. Then we'll attack those other areas of life. Well, the truth of the matter is, Get fit. If you believe that to be you, get fit, get that out of the way. So you're not holding yourself back on the strategies that it takes to have better connection, right? Reconnected with your wife, get remarried, or find somebody if that's your case now that you're older, right? To uh, get a sense of control of your mortality if you have um, worries or concerns or heart issues, whatever it may be. Take control of that. That's maybe the strategies that you need to work on. Financial, what are you going to do at this age to be creative, to earn the money that you need? Get that sense of stability, that sense of control in those other areas of your life. If you believe getting fit is going to be the steps, hurry up and get fit. When and after you get fit, then uh, we got to see what that's going to do for you. A lot of men, they're disconnected on why fitness is so important to them, and when it's not clear, it's not real, and they can't feel the emotion, both the pain and the pleasure. That's why they can't get motivated. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? All right. Anthony says I'm nearly 54 on 35 tablets a day and some other medications. Yeah, and I can imagine, we got one body and you're on the medications. I don't know if you're married, you have children, you have grandchildren, you got a lot of life to live, right? You're really motivated to work out when you feel like it and when you don't. And if you don't know exactly what to do, you'll find a coach. If you need coaching, reach out to me. All right. You'll find a way to get it done because you're so determined on how it come, or you're willing to try different things because it's that important to you. Hello, Pete. Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys. I always want to spend some time connecting with you. Post your questions down below. Reach out to me. You can text me at 925-352-4366. I'll post that. If you want to talk to me about one-on-one coaching, reach out. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. So let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.